Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and in this one we are going to be asking the question, how good are you with ender pearls? Now I used to think I was pretty good with ender pearls. Generally speaking, I throw those things, I get it on target. Occasionally I miss, but that's not too bad. But then I started watching some other YouTubers and it turns out I seem to be pretty bad at the whole ender pearling thing. They seem to be considerably better, so I decided I need a little bit of practice. And that, my friends, is why I've designed this thing. This is a little game that allows you to practice your ender pearling skills without having to worry about dying in survival. So all we have to do to start playing is stand on this pressure plate right here and flick this lever. Now all this does is it means that you will have an auto teleport back to the pressure plate if you miss your ender pearl. So for example, if we hit this, we fall down to the bottom, and as you can see our pressure plate is depressed, and then we return back to the original starting position. So now we just have to look around and see which light turns on and ender pearl to that specific module. Now the light turns on for around about 5 seconds, and as you can see, it's a tiny bit harder than you first imagined, but I actually managed to hit that one perfectly first try, which I can promise you doesn't happen particularly often. Now I actually decided against turning this into some form of minigame type thing, for example playing against the clock or having a limited number of ender pearls, simply because I actually wanted to practice ender pearling and I didn't want it to be some form of minigame. I actually really wanted to practice. However, if you do want to turn it into some form of minigame, then there is the infrastructure ready for that. So behind us we've got ourselves a chest, and inside that chest we have got a certain number of diamonds. Now this is the number of times you've actually managed to make your target in total. These don't go away, they don't go away after a certain amount of time. This is your total number of target hits, and if we try our best to make it go up right now, for example that ender pearl right there, but unfortunately we're a little bit late on that one, so let's go for that one over there. Go on. Yes, I actually managed to make it. As you can see, our diamond total has now increased by number 1. So now that you've seen what the game is all about and how you have to play it, how about we take a look at the redstone behind it? And as you can see right here, it's relatively simple. And I'm going to say that very loosely indeed, because I'm sure some of you are sat there thinking, I have no idea what's going on. But I'm sure there's some of you out there who understand exactly what's happening here. We've got our droppers, we've got our hoppers. This is essentially made up of our two-way randomizers. So inside these droppers right here, we've got a stackable item and a non-stackable item. If the redstone pulse goes through the dropper, it will send one of these items up into the hopper. If it's the stackable item, we'll get a signal strength of 1, which means we get this output. If it's the non-stackable item, we'll get a signal strength of 3, which means we get this output right here. And this has essentially been multiplied to give us 8 different outputs. Now those outputs run into these command blocks right here, which set a redstone block above the module, like you can see over there. Now what this does is it powers our redstone lamp, but also causes our piston to retract, allowing us to ender pearl to that location. If you manage to hit the ender pearl and actually land on target, you as the player will land on that pressure plate right here, and that will first off place a redstone block at the dropper down at the bottom here, which will send a diamond through into that chest, but it will also teleport you back to the beginning so that you can throw more ender pearls. But once the signal strength has been passed through the command block, as you can see, it makes its way through into this redstone wire right here, runs through all of these repeaters right here, and then goes down into this redstone, which removes any of the redstone blocks that are above the modules, and then restarts the randomizer, ready to go again. So this is essentially one big redstone clock that runs and creates redstone blocks, removes them randomly. I quite like it. So there we go guys, that is the behind the scenes of my ender pearl training station. Of course, if you do want to download it for yourselves and give it a go, then there will be a world download down in the description. But unfortunately that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching guys, this has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.